Yo there. So this video is going to be talking about a lot of stuff. Firstly, kind of similar to what I talk about in the video Perceptual Spectacles. I want to talk about this article that I read by this guy, Robert Anton Wilson. He basically proposes this way of seeing reality not as like one solid thing, but like a plural objects. Like there's many realities of all different natures and everything. And I mean, I think that's basically true. But and he talks about how like we get ourselves in this one reality tunnel, and we kind of create our own reality tunnel, and we interpret whatever comes through that reality tunnel through our basically perceptual spectacles. And and I think that often what happens is we get caught in these reality tunnels, and we're so focused on that one issue or that one thing that we lack to see the bigger picture, in a sense. Like, for instance, I know this girl who's like a hardcore vegan activist, basically. She wants to have animals completely not be eaten and exploited and everything, and I totally agree with that. And I was vegan for a while. Now I'm eating cheese, but I completely understand the vegan lifestyle, and I really wish that I could uphold it, but she also seems so unaware of so many other things. Like, she drinks bottled water all the time and stuff like that. And I think that applies to a lot of things, and how we get this one lens that we're just focused in on, like, and we lack to see that. And so another thing that I want to talk about that's kind of similar is just that this is kind of relating to Charlie and Adam's recent videos about anthropogenic climate change. And I think that even the people who consider themselves spiritually aware and everything, I feel like a lot of people really don't realize how, like, I feel like some of the spiritual traditions are too much focused on like transcendence and not being grounded in the earth. And in that way, we are too focused on enlightenment or whatever, and we don't realize that we are killing this planet, and we can't really reach enlightenment if we kill this planet, as far as I know. Well, I mean, there's probably many other realities, but regardless, this is an awesome planet, and we need to protect it. So, and so there's my philosophy is that we need to completely reduce our consumption and live in a truly sustainable way. Sustainable being defined as a way of living that enables all species to thrive, not just humans, as most sustainability definitions in mainstream culture say. So I think that basically entails living in a local community, growing food locally, which is entirely possible. There's lots of people who are doing this, and we can get a lot more people to do it. And so another thing I want to talk about that got me really happy the other day was, well, it's called post-Avatar depression syndrome. And basically I think these people see Avatar, for the first time they realize how much we are killing this planet, and it makes them depressed. And I mean, that's totally understandable. And I mean, I think that I'm going to post a link to Charles Eisenstein's The Invisible Path, because I think that is the most accurate map that I have found. It's not just a dogmatic reality tunnel. It really covers a lot. So I really recommend reading the Invisible Path article by Charles Eisenstein, which I will post in the link box. In my life, I'm planning to go on a bike trip with at least 5 of my friends across America. I'm going to take off next year from school, and we're just going to be visiting all kinds of eco villages and living off dumpster diving and wild foods, and it's going to be awesome. But I think that, and like a while ago I would have been like, oh, that's too out there, that's too crazy of a thing to do. And I think that so many people are really trapped in this notion that like we have to go by this way that our parents have told us we have to go, and society has to go, and there's all these restraints. But in reality, you can just break those restraints pretty quickly. You have to just bang the gavel and say, I'm done with this shit. Like, it's hard, but it's not impossible. So I encourage you to do that, because we need to act now more than ever. And I mean, the revolution has already begun. It's gaining momentum every day, so it's happening. I know it for sure. Relating to my last video, Ineffably Incredible, I mean, for me, I've been meditating all the time, I've been meditating at least 30 minutes a day, usually, sometimes more, and that somehow enables me to get into this state of peace pretty often, where I'm just like in complete awe of everything, and that is completely possible. It's not that hard to attain that. And that is an extremely powerful experience that will just make you see how much beauty is contained on this planet and everywhere. So that was a bunch of things that I just said, but hopefully you can check out The Invisible Paths, if nothing else, because that is an awesome article. So live spontaneously. Peace.